Wake up, wake up, wake up, and welcome to another day that we didn't deserve. Y'all, I am so pumped this morning. I am so pumped. And you know why? Because I woke up this morning afraid. I woke up this morning scared. Scared to do the very thing that God has been pulling me and asking me to do. Scared that if I actually put my hands on it, that maybe it wouldn't work. Scared that if I put myself out there, that maybe people wouldn't receive me. But God had to remind me that He has not given me the spirit of fear, but of power, of love, and a sound mind. So I am here today to let you guys know that if nothing else, this channel is for the one person who's in the same boat as me, for the one person that feels the same way that I do, that they're scared, they're nervous, they're fearful, you're hesitant to move forward on the things that God has called you to do. I'm here for the public service announcement. God will fulfill His word to you. God will fulfill His word to you. He will fulfill His word to me. And everything I do today will be so. It has to be. It has to be. So y'all ready to get into it? Yeah. Some people say I'm a little long-winded, right? Some people say I talk too much. And that might be the case, right? That may be the case, but in all my talking, I know that God has given me the gift. And if He's given me the gift, then I must use it. So y'all ready to get into it? Let's get into it. So one of the things that God was dealing with me on today was the birthing process. The birthing process. And let me tell you something. I gave birth to my daughter on September 11th. September 11th, she just turned 7 months old. And God took me back all the way and reminded me of the birthing process. Because sometimes in this business thing, I get a little weary. Sometimes in this business thing, I get a little heavy-hearted, right? God said we have to build up long suffering. It's long suffering. But I have to admit, as the time goes by, sometimes I get weary, right? Sometimes I just get a little tired. And He brought me back to the birthing process. He brought me back to how long it took for me to carry my baby. Not only did I have to carry the baby, not only did I have to carry her, but when it came time to bring her forth, I had to push in order for her to get out. And God had to bring that back to my memory, because I even thinking about times now where there's a lot of time, there's a lot of effort, and she's pulling on me, she's needing me, and I have to get something else done. And I just think to myself, oh, if my husband could just get the baby, if he could just get the baby for just a little bit. The problem with that is no matter how often he gets the baby, she has to come back to me to nurse. She has to come back to me to be nurtured. She has to come back to me for nourishment. She has to come back to me for the ingredients for growth. She has to come back to me. And here's the thing that God showed me about that baby, about that thing, right? Because everything that God has given us, everything that God has given us is a gift. The business idea that He's given you is a gift. It's a baby. It's something that needs to be nurtured. It's something that needs to be brought forth. The thing that He brought to mind for me is that no one else can carry your baby. Nobody else. Nobody. That thing that He's given you, no one else can do it for you. People can be there for support, right? You want to have a great support system. I wouldn't have made it through labor the way that we did without the support of my husband. But I tell you, that's what it was, support. Because at the end of the day, because I am the one that carries the baby, I am the one that has to push. And this morning, God had to remind me that he's given me the baby. He's given me the vision. He's given me the dream. He's given me the vision. And if I don't push, it can't come forth. Yes, get the support. Yes, get the help. Yes, get the assistance. Ask for that. Make sure that you have set yourself up in an environment that is conducive for labor. Because what's about to come forth may be painful. What's about to come forth may be intensive. What's about to come forth may hurt some. It's going to take time. But when it comes forth, it will grow and flourish and be exactly as God has intended for it to be. You have to push. Whatever God has told you to do, you have to push. If you're building the business, you have to push. If you're shooting for the next promotion and next level, if that's what you're supposed to be doing, you have to push. If God has given you this thing, even if it comes to something like social media, you have to push. And for me, it's difficult in spaces like this because I'm used to being behind the scenes. I'm used to being the worker bee. I'm uncomfortable being pushed out front, right? But I realize that sometimes that's because I'm hesitant of making mistakes in plain sight. I'm hesitant that if I run too fast, I may trip. I'm hesitant. And this morning I had to get honest with myself, so I'm going to ask you to do the same. Get honest with yourself. Get honest with yourself. And say, Lord, what is it that you have asked me to do? What is it that I've been hesitant and fearful to do? And I cannot promise that it's going to be overnight. As a matter of fact, it's likely that it won't. But I'm going to put my hands to the plow. I'm going to push. Yes, sometimes the vision gets heavy. Yes, sometimes I get a little tired. Yes. Sometimes I feel like it's more than I signed up for. But because I know that God gave it to me, I know it will come to pass. Anywho, that was on my heart and on my spirit for you guys this morning and for myself. And God, this is all it is. It's all it is. As I build and birth this vision that God has given me, there are certain things that He would give me. There are certain ideas that He'll have me stand upon. There are certain thoughts. There are certain principles. He takes me through a journey. And I've just opened it up for you all to see. You take what you can, take what you need, and get on about your business. Talk to y'all soon.